Alright, welcome back to Career Build Series. So, last time we left off, finished up the fuel trading. We had and we still have buku cash, and we spent 100 grand and bought the island. So this is now our new island, and so it is nighttime. So let's start working on a base. So we have two options here. We have a full-size workbench, which allows us to spawn things. I want to actually see what how much my 800 costs. Let me look. 800 costs 215,000. I can spawn my oil tanker now. So this is a possibility for money making to spawn my oil tanker. Oil tanker has large capacity, really good money maker. So that's a good option. Let me see what the home ship costs. Home ship's probably out of reach at the moment. Home ship, home ship's about a half a million. So home ship, I want to work on the home ship some, so we don't need to spawn it to work it, but that's an option at some point. Let's see, Damon 2111. What's that cost? That's 182. That's a good price. So we can start playing with some of my bigger toys. One of them that I want to bring in game. I was talked a little about it last episode. If I can type, is my tractor tug. My tractor tug. So a tractor tug has the azipods in the front like this, and this could use a little bit of an update. This would be a good barge handling tug. If I can fly. So this was use this for a JSI competition, and maybe retrofit this a little bit, make it useful for us. So all different options, but I think what we're going to start with here is this is the first time I've done it, and so I figured this would be something good to do. I can go in here and I can create a structure. So let's go ahead and so I can create a structure. Let's start new. Let's do the world view. Can I go day on this? World view. I don't know. I don't think I can go day, which is kind of silly. Yeah, I can't. I can't just make it day, which makes it hard to build when I can't make it day. But as you can see, I can build anywhere here within this area. I can make a little dock here. I think build a structure, helipad. So these are all things I want to do. So I would really like to be able to get it to see. We're getting close to day as it is. So yeah, we're pretty close to daytime now. Um, so I think that's what I'll wait for is day. I want to be able to get this so that I can leave the katydid here parked. I want to be able to have a house and all that. So let me just kind of orient myself here a little bit. Just interested how I have to put blocks here. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually done this, so not completely sure what I can and what I have to do here. So let me start new. Okay, so here's a block. Let me put a block on the ground, and then I'll build from there. So I'm trying to think how I want to build this. I kind of, I'm just one person. I don't need an enormous house. I'm kind of just, trying to think this out. I want to kind of like a cottage. I'd like a little tower maybe that you can stand on and kind of come up and view things. I definitely want a helipad so that we can park the katydid. Maybe a little garage for the mud skipper. So all sorts of ideas I have for that. So I'm kind of thinking how I need to orient this house. I kind of want to build it back a little bit. I'm thinking maybe on stilts. I'm trying to let me look at some, let's see. Let me look. Trying to get some, some. Let me do search and rescue. Search and rescue station. Trying to just kind of get some inspiration here and some ideas. I'm gonna have to type it out. Search and rescue station. Okay. Yeah, so kind of, Just trying to get some inspiration of what I want to build here. So I don't want it to look too industrial. Kind of want it to be a little bit of a cottage. Let me see. I'm thinking like some sort of like a Cape style house. I'm thinking something like I don't want it too big. I don't want it too costly. I want to still have plenty of money. Um, I'm kind of thinking of how I want to build it. All right, getting a little bit of inspiration. I can add some elements to it that I want to do. But so let's kind of get started here. Trying to find if the camera's acting the fool is what that's doing. All right, so I'm going to kind of just trying to lay out a foundation to start with here. So I'm just kind of building to find where I actually want this. I'm thinking probably about here. I don't need it or want it to really be huge. I do want it to be odd numbers though, so let's see where we're at here. 20. Let's make it 25. What did I do? 3 up there. So starting to kind of get some dimensions that I want. I don't know why it doesn't. It depaints the ground there. You see? Okay. I built. So apparently you can build in the ground, which is strange to me. I don't know what the point of that is, but all right. So I'm starting to kind of put some stuff together here. So it's 25. Let's see what how wide we can go here. Let's go by 39. Yeah, so apparently I can build underground. I don't know what the point of that is. Like I said, I've never really done this before, so, you know. All right, so I'm starting to get a foundation. I kind of want it on stilts, for, weather protection, we'll say. Let's see what the... Okay, so those need to be merged. This, I don't want that under... So can we build underground? I don't know what the deal is here with that. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna delete this. I'm just kind of working. I'm gonna put it on some shortish stilts here, and then I'm gonna kind of hook that up. All right, so now we've kind of got, I think, the floor plan of the house again. I want it to be basic to start with. I don't, we can always do additions and change it and everything else, and edit it to my understanding. So I kind of want to do that. I want it to be a cape. So let's see. A player character is 7 tall. All right, so that there should be 6. That's 6. Let's do 7, 8, and let's do 9-foot ceilings here. And I kind of want to see how this feels for me. All right, and so let me. So we are in our world too, so. And so generally you'll have the front door and then you'll have a staircase coming off of that. Kind of build it a little bit like my house. So this should be, what's that? 40. That should have been an odd number. So let me go one more here. Yeah, let's go one more. Just nip it in the bud, make it one more here. Okay. So I kind of like it on stilts here a little bit. All right, so that should be an odd number now. Let me check it. Just it makes it easier to put something symmetrical when it's an odd number. Yep. All right, so it's 41. So it'll be 21 is the center block. 21's right there, so and what's the height? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And that's 7 there. So that'll be the main entranceway. I think I'll do a staircase here. So let's do stair. Alright. Alright, so kind of do a little cutout for the staircase here, and then we'll put that top step in here. Alright, so like anything, I kind of want to flesh out the mechanics of it, and then go ahead and get into it. So let me bring up some reference material. Alright, so generally on a Cape style house you have the so kind of on a Cape style house you have the roof start right after the first floor, and then you'll go up and you'll have dormers. My house, I have a Cape style house. The back extends out with a full size dormer, so I think that's what I'm going to do there. Alright, so let's start working on that. So one soffit's one off. I don't even know how symmetry would work in this. Okay, the symmetry plane's there. I'm not interested in that. Let's see. I'm trying to think, what symmetry plane do I want? I think it's the blue one. Yeah, it'd be the blue one. Let me move it to the center of the door here, and that will give me symmetry. Okay, good. So that's good. So soffit's going to be one off here. And then I think we'll go... Yeah, we'll do one, and then I'll start adding in my wedge blocks here. Alright, so Cape might not be the easiest just because of the kind of the dynamics of it. But we shall see. Yeah, I might put some dormers in the front. I might just kind of keep it a simple Cape and not really do too much with it. Again, you know, I can at any time kind of cut this, make this over again and cut it up and rebuild it the way that I want, upgrade it, you know, do all that. So it's all right. So I need to find the center point here of this. That is 25. So we're talking, you know, 13. Where's 13? Right there. Okay, so that needs to go to the center point. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to drag a line straight here, and then make the wedges go to that, like that. That gives me the center point of the roof line. Yeah, let's cut that out. All right, good. And then I'm going to put a full-size dormer on the back. Don't have much view. You're viewing the dormer in the back is going to be looking at the hill, but you know, I can put I want to put a separate tower in, so I think that'll be up here. I kind of want to make it interesting, make it look some outbuildings. I think will be cool. All right, so let's see. Dormer. I'm trying to think how the partial dormers go. I think they go like a couple blocks down, and then maybe the dormer starts. Yeah, because you have the attic. I'm trying to think. And then you'd have the full-size dormer. So let me start kind of I need to cut into this to kind of visualize what I'm doing. Yeah, because see, it has a full-size dormer in the back. So that allows you to have a more full, a full livable space inside the house. Oh, I deleted too much there. Alrighty, let's get rid of some block there. Alright. Alright, so it changes the slope on the dormer, so I think the way I'll do it is with 1x4s or 1x2s. We'll see what 1x4s look like. Yeah, see, 1x4s are probably good. And then you'll have a flat wall in the back of the house, so it kind of makes it doubly high. Sometimes they step out, like my house doesn't have a step out, but sometimes they do. Alright, so let's start working with this and see how I like that. Alright. Alright, and then I want to put, does it look goofy to go one set further out? It does a little bit, but I'm not, yeah, it's a little bit extreme there, but I'm not terribly bothered by it. I could probably switch to a 1x2 and it will look more natural. I can always do that. That's not a big detailing thing. I just need to kind of try to flesh out the shape. Like any build, it's good to flesh out the shape and decide how you want to do it first, and then go back and do the mechanics of it. Alright, so let's see. What's that going to cost me? 10,000. Let's spawn it. Alright, so is my house attached to the ground? It is good. So let's jump inside. And we have our little cottage. Ceiling a little bit lower than I like. Let me try to light this room up and see myself. And let me see. I can't see myself. Working at night, I know. A little bit cramped in here. I feel like the ceiling's a little bit low, but this will be the first house we have. So it's not, it's, a little bit of living space up here. I don't need it huge. I just need it to be a living space, really, that I can work on. And I gotta, again, nighttime. It's getting close to day, so, that'll be helpful. But, all right, so a little bit of a, start here. Let's see, I might want, try to think how I want to set up thinking a porch maybe. Little porch. Like that, and then have a staircase come right down. Where's the top step? Grab that. All right. So just mechanically again, starting with the mechanics, just making this so that it functions the way I need it to do for a house. All right, so there we go. Put some support for the porch. Yeah, one more. Where's the ground? All right, that's on the ground. Okay, see, this has a ton underground of extraneous block that I don't need. Okay. All right, so there's kind of a porch. And build a railing in there at some point. Upstairs, let's finish the ceiling here. So generally, you can actually see the roof line. There's two ways they do these houses. One, they'll kind of cut them, which is what I think I'm going to do here, and then so you'd have a wall. The wall would go like that, and then the rest of the roof line is kind of finished off. It's kind of sloped, so with a cape. So. And then on this side, of course, we need need this. What is going on? Why is this only 3 there? Now that's going to cause me problems. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have a 1x3 wedge, so I can't really finish that the way I'd want to do it. That's fine. I think I can do it like this and it will look fine. There we go. So that's kind of my roof line. All right, and then do I build dormers in the front? I think I do. I think I build dormers here and there. Let's do 4 wide dormers. So let's go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make them 5 wide dormers like this. There we go. We're on symmetry. All right, so that's going to be a front dormer. All right, and then the back's going to be windows. So what can we do? We can do 3 by 3x3s. Going to be the biggest. All right, so we'll cut in 3x3s. Let's do. There we go. Let's do a couple side windows here. There we go. All right, starting to look like a house, starting to get some shape in there. We start building these dormers here. Symmetry is definitely helpful. All right, and then I think I'm going to build it actually there. Okay. Oh, too much there. All right, and how to set up the roof line on the dormer. Let me look picture. That'll help me kind of figure out how I want to do this. So let's look. So like here are some dormers. It's kind of what I'm looking for here. So it might be hard to get the slope to match in there, but essentially squared out front, sides. Thought I just saw a straight dormer, but I can't remember which one I saw. Okay, so let's start trying to work with something like that. So we do square block like that, square block like that, and this can carry across like that. Then we want to go in, where's my floor go? My floor goes to here. So I'm actually going to make the front wall of the dormer right here. And then we're going to want to cut in here a 3 by 3 window. All right, start building up these the little roof lines on the dormers here. I think, let me keep deleting the link. Keep deleting the link. Yeah, so you get a little bit of stick over there, so deal with that. All right, so we'll go 1 over the edge. Why is it not rotating is the question. Okay. Alright, and then I'll meet this one here, and then I kind of figure the center point is there. Okay, good. Alright, so that can go to there. That's kind of where we're going to be meeting. And we'll start getting our sections in here. Alright, so it's kind of cool. It's going to be a custom home base. Kind of, excited about building some outbuildings. You know, like kind of like a little towers that we can kind of go up and just an observation tower would be kind of cool. With maybe a little lighthouse on it, but starting to shape up looking like a house. Like in the dormers. Let me start getting these so they kind of connect up the way that we want them to. Oh, come on. Rotate. There you go. Trying to think how I can get that, if I can get that roof line a little bit smoother. Maybe, probably not, but get out of there. Curious if I can get that roof line to match up a little bit better. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll play with it later. I just kind of want to get it in there, and you know, it's not terrible. We're not going to be sitting up there on the roof, but so there's some dormers. Let's start putting windows in. 3x3s. I'm trying to think. I might want the windows recessed. I think not. I think I'll put the windows. I don't know. On a house, they look all right recessed. But let's go like this for now. And then we should probably work on some windows downstairs. So let me see. I want to kind of line up the. I want to make this the no window here. So maybe like this. How many? What is that? 1, 2, 3 off the center point. 1, 2, 3 off the center point. There we go. Kind of make them skip there. That's the height. Is that too low? It's probably. I don't know. Our ceiling's a little low in here, but I don't know. Let me try it. See how I like it. Well, how many is in that? 3. 3 right there, and then kind of a center one like that, I think. Okay, start putting in some glass in here. All right, and then the back, I think we'll kind of want to do some long, almost like picture windows here. That's kind of cool. Those are probably I'm gonna definitely probably want those to come up one. We'll see. I can easily cut and move and then fill them with regular block here. I don't want to spend a ton of money on this house either. This is really just kind of, why did that not do symmetry? That's what I want to know. Let's see, copy that, and then we'll drag that over to the other wall. It did it. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's I put an extra wall in here somehow. Yeah, that's all I did was I put an extra wall and it covered it. Okay, it is doing symmetry. So that's looking like a nice little cape. You know, sometime I'll put a chimney in there. But we're getting there. Looking pretty good. Let's get rid of symmetry. Let's delete out that and make our door. What the heck is going on here? There we go. All right, let's build the door in. All right, so starting to get there here. Let me do a quick coat of paint. Okay, why? shut symmetry off. That's why it was doing that. Okay, and that, I kind of want it to look collaborative. You might find kind of like a rusty gray or brown. I think a brown maybe. You bucket that. Yeah, I'm thinking like a brown house is kind of cool. And then slate. Let's find kind of a slatey color for the roof. That looks good. All right. So I just want to get some color in this. Kind of get it there, you know. Just get it moving a little bit, kind of looking like a house. All right, so one of the main things that's good about building this house is going to be the ability for us to, oh, I don't want to do all that, to launch vehicles from here. It's a nice distant base, but it's most importantly, it's right by the fuel trading area, so that really gives us a lot of usefulness for fuel trading. So looking forward to that. That's going to help make fuel trading a lot quicker and easier. And you know, I don't want to get back into fuel trading for a while. We have a good stack of cash. There's a bunch of stuff we can do. Get back into regular missions, but again, that allows us to have some little bit of freedom to do what we want to do. And so, you know, if I feel like doing X, we'll do that. If I feel like doing something different, I can do that. You know, so the money just allows me to do whatever I'm feeling at the time. And having this here is like, you know, if I get sick of doing something and I want to start working on the home ship, well, if I don't have the money, I can't. So by having a nice, easy way to get some money, it allows me to be able to, you know, kind of be free to do whatever I feel like gameplay wise. And then let's do, I'm trying to decide how I want to trim these windows. I think white trim windows is actually what I want. Let's do a kind of this color soffit underneath. There we go. I don't know why this isn't being symmetrical anymore. Because I clicked the wrong symmetry is why. Okay. That would do it. That would do it. All right, there we go there. All right, so this turned out pretty nice. I'm happy with this. Kind of thinking what I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. Kind of want to, what's that? That's going to open up daylight. Yep, it will. Okay. So let's figure out how to finish this. Do I actually have the right white color? I think I do there. Okay. And then I'll figure out, take a little bit of figuring to get that angle look right. I'm not too concerned about it now. It's just want to get this functional and up and running and go do some missions. I don't want to spend forever building a house either. Alright, so let's grab a bed real quick here. Alright, quick beds in there. I don't need symmetrical beds. Put the bed on this side. There we go. Actually, if I do it, I'm not gonna be able to make them really symmetrical anyway. Let's do it like that. That way I can make them symmetrical. So, all right. So we have a bed there. All right. So that's gonna allow me to sleep and kind of advance the day and missions. Let's get this. Let's get in that bed. I need to add a micro for the door. I just want to get this fast forwarded into the day so I can see what I'm working with here for sun up and color. Okay. I just want to get out of this flashlight business so I can go up and down. That needs to be powered at some point. Alright, so let's take a pic for the video here. I think this is really cool. I've been wanting to finally get into it. I'm not really looking at the camera, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm liking this. This is a nice little house. You know, it's a good start. A nice little cape house on an island. You know, we can still land a helicopter here. It's not like that, but I'd like to put a helipad. I would like to put a, you know, I need tie downs for that. I'd like to put a little tower I can climb so that I can get all the way to the top. Oh, don't go over the back, please. You know, a little tower that maybe overlooks and has a little lighthouse. And so there is the, that's the diesel cell point. If we look over here, that is the, oh, there's a crate. We're going to go get that crate. That is the oil. And then, can I see? I don't know if I can see. Oh, there's 2 crates. That's awesome. All right, we're going to get crates. So the, you know, the benefit with this is it makes the ability for me to do fuel trading really easy. That's just super easy. As you can see, leave Vergeot in the world. I really want to do that, kind of leave some stuff out in the world. I'm probably going to put a mooring buoy. But it really, and it's also, by having a large base out here and having money. Money is the big key to being able to do whatever we want. It lets me play with some of my bigger toys. So if we really want some money, we can go out on a, I know this is going to be loud and obnoxious, but I can take a picture of Vergeot in the house at the same time. Alright, that allows me to, you know, go out and do, take my bigger toys out and make buku dollars and then pretty much do whatever I'm feeling, you know. That oil tanker, I think it actually, it is a maybe a marginal amount more or less than the barge that we just used. I think one of the next build things I want to do is I kind of want to go back into that tractor tug. And I want to give that some love and get that back up. You know, that was a JSI competition. That was for a JSI competition. It was kind of my own design tractor tug. And you know, I'll show you guys in the next episode. You know, start it up and I'll kind of start working on it. That way I can. What I might do is duplicate this save and call it test, and run this career as a test, and then I'll just, you know, that way I can cheat in money if I need to, and actually build in there some of the creations. But or I could just build them in the career here. We'll see. So we had two of these. You know, you can see how quick it is to get around to where we need to get with this location for fuel. 7K, nice. So, you know, I really like this notion of being out here in the middle of our money-making area. You know, the other things we can do with that tugboat, you know, again, you know, part of my whole, you know, when I was talking about modularity is when you have something like a tugboat, or in this case we've been using Vergeot the whole time, it gives you a modularity. It allows you to Like Vergeot, we can take Vergeot out at, as you can see, 40 plus knots, and we can go run and get crates. We can go do a rescue mission. It's well set up for rescue. We can put out fires. We can do all that stuff. It's really versatile. It can tow vehicles, but not well. You know, it's a jack of all trades, a master of none. It's actually it's less of a jack of all trades. It's a search and rescue vehicle. It's designed to go fast. It's geared to go fast. It doesn't have an enormous fuel capacity, and so the benefit of all that is it allows us to do whatever we want, but at the cost of it's not great at towing. It tows, very heavy loads. That was a 150,000 liter barge, but not at very good speeds. A tugboat's kind of the opposite. The top speed is low, so where this can go 40 knots, the tugboat might go a maximum of, say, 12 to 18 knots, but it can also tow the barge at 12 to 18 knots. It doesn't slow down, really, when it's towing the barge. And so because of that, it's actually a lot faster than Vergeot. Vergeot, we were down to like 5 knots with a full barge. Well, the tugboat's pulling 3 times that speed, so it's actually a lot quicker to take the tugboat to do, resource trading than it is to take Vergeot. And so that's, kind of the only deficit. And so Vergeot's great for being all around, and especially for rescues. You don't want to take the tugboat for rescue. Take you forever. But the tugboat has large fuel capacity. It has beds so you can sleep. That towing mission that, I didn't elect to take, I would go take that with the tugboat. I'm not taking it with Vergeot. It's just too slow for when you're towing. So there's another 14 grand in the bank, so that was good. That's one of the reasons why I said I want a little tower, but I guess I can stand on the hill, at least for now. That's really good for that. So one thing actually I want to, let me see where we're at time-wise, 42, let's keep going. Let me build a dock. I think that'd be cool to tie Vergeot off to the dock. What I really want to do is I want to put a mooring buoy out here, and I want to put a mooring buoy out here and leave it out there. And so what I'll make is a tiny little skiff that I can, almost like a little inflatable. I have one. I'll probably use my man overboard boat. I may or may not choose to rebuild one. What is trying to restart? Oh, it's the APU. The APU is so low it won't start. That's what it was. Let me just let that all the way out. All my lights off. That light's on. That's off now. Just gonna let out all my cable. I can't imagine that's not all the way out. Let me go read it. They did a winch update. Not completely sure of everything they did. Yeah, see, like the length is set to 40 now, so the length is longer, but that will set the anchor when when it flicks a little bit. So if we do get waves and it starts pushing Vergeot, it will set the anchor. So we don't have to worry about that. That will set. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm liking the little cape house, that I built here. It's really I really like it. It's cool. I'll probably change the color so it has like more gray sides than brown. I don't really like the brown. I kind of like a cape, gray shingle better. I need to hook up some of the systems, but the ceiling in here is a little low for me. But it's a first house. These windows need to come up one. I'm enjoying it. I think the ceiling needs to be up higher one, which actually I could probably do. Grab the house, bring it up one. Let me do that. Let me get outside. All right, let me come here. All right, so let's grab the house at the ceiling line. So where is the ceiling line? Let's make this easy. There, right there. Perfect. This is easy. Okay, so this is the ceiling line right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab everything like this, and I'm going to go everywhere up one. We'll have to redo the staircase a little bit, but that's no biggie. Go like this. Cut that, move that up one. All right, And then I will trim in some pieces. Let me turn on the blue symmetry line again. There we go. And then I'm going to change the color. I want that kind of that Cape Cod shingle gray is what I want. I don't want the brown, so I'll just trade out the brown color for a gray. Okay. Let's paint this. Let's color swap this. I'm thinking that's what I want. And then let's merge these up. All right, let's look at it here. Not sure about the color. That's why I didn't do it initially, was the, yeah. Oh, get out of here with that noise. We'll go back to the brown. Okay, let's merge that. I need to fix the staircase. The staircase is going to need to come back one, which we can spare. That's fine. Let's go white here. All right, and so this this gives me a little less claustrophobia, I think. And then I think I go up all the windows by one. So I'm gonna go like, dare I go like that? I think I dare go like that. Let me resize that. Oh, come on. I hate it when you think you're grabbing the other one and it doesn't. Okay. Let's go over here and grab all of that. And these in the back actually needed to come up one more, so grab all of these, cut that, move them up one. All right, and let's fill all this in. Yeah, so I think the house is going to stay brown. I can't get that gray to be done properly, you know, and I'd have to do 1,000 million paint blocks. So, oh, don't do that. Paint bucket's what I want. The color swap is dangerous. Yeah, so let me make sure this is all set up here and merged. All right, so let's go in there and take a look. All right, so the made the windows a little higher. Yeah, this gets rid of my claustrophobia in here a little bit. The ceiling doesn't feel like it's it's coming down to get me. These windows can move in one together a little bit closer. Yeah, those can, or I have some ideas on those, but yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking these three windows here. I might do that on the front, but yeah, it's starting to look the part. Yep, little dormer we can look out at the oil rig. Beautiful view of an oil rig. But I'm liking this. This is cool. This is really cool. I'm enjoying it. We can, you know, play with this house a little bit. We can do some more stuff. Let me get in there and build the dock, and then I think we'll call it an episode. So, I have a little bit of space here I can play with here, so I'm going to try to do a dock. Let me think how I want to do this dock. All right, so let's do some real dark wood pilings. And let's do rocket. I want them round. And let's try it. I'm trying to get, try to see where I can go to here. I need like a parent block. So let me go a parent block here. Let's get rid of that symmetry. So I might do multiple docks. So I kind of want to start by doing just a, kind of the small dock here. And then this will get like a really properly dark brown for the pillars of the of that. So can I not go lower? Okay, that's just where it's hitting. So let's go some more on the pinky blocks here. Okay. So often you'll see with docks they have. I can only go so far down. Trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, let's just call it there. I'll think about the dock later. I want it to look a certain way. So, but we got a house. Have a bed there. Vergeau's out in the world, so I'm liking this a lot. How do I get out of this bench here? Oh, exit. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, pick it. Ooh, I gotta save this, dude. Is it a vehicle? So that's 14,000. Let's spawn it. Okay, so that's now in the world. This doesn't move, does it? Okay, good. So that's in the world. Didn't cost us a ton. That it actually cost us about what those two loot crates cost. So there's just a little house to get started. Expand. I want to do, like I said, some outbuildings. But I think it's a good little start. So I really enjoyed this. It's nice to get the island. This has been long awaited. Still have plenty of money. I can put Vergeau away. I can bring in the oil tanker if I desire. Start to get there. I'd like to bring the katydid out there. Have all sorts of plans. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.